Hi, I'm Taylor Sparks. I'm a producer and songwriter. I did music since I was like 10 years old. So after being in bands and stuff, I just found my love being inside the studio opposed to being outside of the studio. I always just wanted to stay in, lock myself in my room, just on my computer and just mess around. I've been producing and engineering for about 8 years now, kind of staying towards more the producing and songwriting side of it. But I've engineered for Michael Blue, Keith Urban, Joe Bonamassa, some cats from Journey. Done some stuff for Megan Trainor, Fifth Harmony, all that kind of stuff. It kind of goes both ways for me, because when I was just being a musician, I could just focus on one thing and playing the best I could at that one instrument. And being in the studio, it was so much fun not knowing because everything was kind of more like a secret to me. But now, when I'm working with people who understand it, I can actually bounce ideas back and forth, and it's almost like a co-production. The more that they know, the easier it is for them to understand why I'm doing such things, and not so many questions asked, but more so excitement from it. I use Silent for making music. I usually start off my projects with Silent and then kind of go from there whatever I need. If I need more Rhodes, if I need more piano, if I need something a little more like atmosphere, more like soft synth type stuff, it's really kind of up in the air for me. I never know until like my vibe is there. When I'm writing and making music, it usually starts off with a drum beat, but again, it kind of determines what mood I'm in. If I already have a melody in my head already, I'll go to piano, get it out of me. But it usually starts off with making a beat, finding a melody, and just adding whatever I can to it. Taking away stuff, changing some stuff. It usually ends up getting a few tracks going and then get some vocals recorded, and then kind of just chopping up the vocal, making it to where I want it to be, and then building more stuff, scratch the vocal, do it again. My favorite JST plugin is gain reduction. It cancels out a couple different plugins for me. It has the aggressiveness of an 1176 and the body of an LA2A. It's just very simple. I can just get exactly what I need right there. What I always liked about like the signature series of like Waves was that it was pretty much like a drop it in and there we go. That's how JST is, but it's less gimmicky, and it's really just you get what you get, and it always sounds great. JST plugins have definitely had a huge impact on my process of writing music. It doesn't take as much power as Waves or any other third-party plugins do, and it does everything I need in less plugins. The key ingredient to great production for me is a great song. The production's only going to be as good as the song is going to be, and then the production's job is to complement the song as much as it can. People should pay attention to JST plugins because the ease of use is just a no-brainer. It's, like I said before, you plug it in, it sounds great, and you just take it from there. I really do think people can gain just more creativity out of their productions using JST plugins because it's not going to die on you, it's not going to crash on you, it sounds great, it's vibey, and it's plug and play. I guess like my 2 cents would just be the less you have in front of you, the more better off. I first came into this industry with the mind of having every Fairchild or 3 1176s and 3 LA2As and just tons of stuff. But the less I have, the more creative I can be. And my productions have greatly improved with just having less. Less is way more.